It's Friday 10th of April, Good Friday, and it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I am going to do what I call the Ironbridge circular. I normally do it the other way round. Today I thought I'd do it in reverse. So we shall be heading along Rough Park here to come out Dale Road, Coalbrookdale, and then we shall turn left and go up through the wharfage in Ironbridge, over the Ironbridge, go along part of the cycle path to Jackfield and then Coalport, cross over the bridge at Coalport, and then go up to get onto the Silking Way, little skirt round Madeley to Madeley Court, and then back home. So all in all it should be probably about 7.5 miles. It's a gorgeous morning. And I'm hoping not to see many other people. Right, so yeah, it's a busy path along here this morning. So two things this morning. Firstly, I apologise if I show things that you've already seen on previous videos, but I am limited as to which way I can do walks from my house. I mean, there's lots of walks, but I will walk through the same bits to get to them, so I'm trying to vary where I go. So apologies if you keep seeing the same places. And secondly, today is the start of a virtual challenge that I'm doing. So it's organised by Ultra Challenge, and they're a company who do long distance walks. I did one with them last year in the Peak District, and I was signed up to do 3 with them this year, 2 of which have already been cancelled, and I'm waiting to hear about the 3rd one, which funnily enough is in the Peak District again. So yeah, they're doing a 50-kilometre virtual challenge, which I've signed up to do, that you can do anywhere you like. So I'm going to try and do mine local walks. So today is the first day of that. So I get a medal at the end, which will be nice. So yeah, so you'll recognise this from the other day. I came the opposite way along here. So this brings me out by the 2 old schools at the bottom of Coalbrookdale. And oh, there's a robin. So yeah, and then we'll head down past the Arg Foundry again and onto Dale Road. Okay, so this is Coalbrookdale that we're coming down into. Very nice house there. See the Derby houses over there. So that road that those cars have just come down from is Jiggers Bank. So there's a row of houses that those chaps were stood in front of. It's called Carpenter's Row. And they used to be owned by the Ironbridge Gorge Museum Trust. And they're like little one up, one down cottages, but now I think they're being sold off privately or to be renovated, but I'd love to look inside one. This here used to be a pub called the Grove. Again, been turned into apartments, and then you've got the Coalbrookdale in the other side. Right next to the old Arga foundry, which I'm sure was handy. So this is the Arga foundry as was, no longer. It's all gone abroad now, and as you can see it is pretty vast. What they're going to do with this land yet, I don't know. I'd imagine they could knock this building down. Like I said, the foundry is vast. I mean, there's all old bits over there that haven't been used for a few years. Birthplace of industry. They still shut it down. Okay, so this is Dale Road that I'm walking down now. Very friendly chap in front said hello. So that big lump that you can see in front, that's Benthel Edge. And this will take us down to by Merrythought and then along into Ironbridge. So this is Coalbrookdale Junior School, Primary School. As you can see, it's a big old Victorian building. You can see that they used to have probably a boys and a girls half. So just coming along the wharfage now in Ironbridge. That's the old Rodney. It used to be a pub. And that's Dale End car park, which is normally full. There's a swan. There we go, there's the malt house in Ironbridge. Hard to think that only a few weeks ago the river was up over here. The pressure of the water was so much that it moved the flood barriers. It's all up over there as well. Now from this spot you used to be able to see the cooling towers of the power station. That's weird, this is the first time I've been here and not seen them. I actually took a photo once looking down there. That's very strange, not being able to see them. But I have been lucky enough to see a kingfisher and an otter along here, not at the same time, but stood watching an otter was amazing. So this is the world famous Ironbridge. Built by Abraham Darby III, and it's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That building at the end there is the old toll house, and the colour of the Ironbridge now is this red colour. I've always known it to be either black or like a grey, but apparently when they scrape back or they've seen paintings of it, it was this red colour, so that's what they've decided to keep it as. There we go, there's the table of tolls up there. I'd have had to pay a halfpenny, I think. So I think this road here used to be an old railway track. Now if you can see there's the station pub. So the railway track ran, and I'll be walking along part of it, and the other part goes all the way along there and finishes almost by where the power station used to be. Oh, this footpath's closed till the 6th of June, so I'm not sure where I can get back onto it. Shit. There you go, so you can see the path I should be on down there. I'm just following the road round. If my bearings are right, it's going to bring me out by the big white crossing gates. So as I said, that used to be an old railway track, which is now a cycle network. And if you follow that, it takes you all the way to Bridgenorth and then Bewdley. Looks like they're laying new pipes, or gas pipes, or water pipes. And here's one of the old railway bridges that you walk through. Oh God, doing some excavation work. So we're at Jackfield now, so this is the old Free Bridge and the new Free Bridge. So you had to pay a toll to go over the Ironbridge, but you didn't have to pay to go over this one, hence the Free Bridge. Right, so we're back on the path now that we should be, and this will take us into by the white gates in Jackfield. So here we are at the white crossing gates, just coming into Jackfield. So you can see where the train line used to run, so it used to come from straight on ahead and then down here. So I think they got a lottery grant to restore these. Because they were starting to rot and fall apart. Okay, so that's Jackfield Tile Museum. It's an impressive building. And then you've got the old school there. Jackfield School, says 1844. Looks like it's been converted into a house or offices. Very nice. So this is all part of the old Jackfield Tile Works. See, it's vast, huge. And then this here on the left is Jackfield Church. So now the story of Jackfield Church and also Coalbrookdale Church. So Coalbrookdale Church was built for the Derby family. So that's where they went to worship, and then this was built for the workers. So this is a workers' church, and inside on the floor you've got all Jackfield tiles. It's going to be closed today. Good morning, we're passing on a little love today. Help yourself to one and keep the love flowing. Ah, thanks Snoopy. When all else fails, turn up the music and dance with your dog. Very cool. Okay, so this area that I'm coming into now, a few years ago now, They there's another one. They had a multi-million-pound project to re-stabilise it all, because over the decades they've had landslip after landslip. So now they have re-stabilised it. So hopefully it's secure now. I don't know who's done these, but they're brilliant. So you can see Jackfield Church over there. So eventually I'll be over the other side of the river. So here you go, you can see at the different landslips. 1954. So landslides in the Ironbridge Gorge result from the way the valley was formed, combined with the soft rock found in the area and extensive undermining by historic industrial activity. The most famous landslide at Jackfield happened in 1952. This damaged or destroyed houses, businesses and rail links. The locals had noticed land movement in the area long before the landslide happened. The railway line along what is now the Severn Valley Way had to be repaired and straightened on a regular basis in order for it to remain open. Wow. Wow, in 1984 another landslide caused Salthouse Road to slide into the river. Well, I've just walked down part of Salthouse Road. 2014. See a few of these dotted along the path along here. So the boundary markers to say which railway company owns the stretch of track, I presume. So this is Great Western Railway Company. So yeah, the boundary markers. I think all the cyclists in the area have had the same idea as me. Another, just telling you about the mining. There's the Half Moon pub down there. So again, we're walking along the old rail bed. I've just gone past the back of the old Moores tile factory, which is now Moores Craft Centre. Still in Jackfield. We should be crossing over the bridge soon. So that was it no, that was last year. They haven't got 2020 on. But look at that. 19 foot 6 inches. So that was the boat house inn at Jackfield. with the flood markers. And this is the Coalport Memorial Bridge that I'm walking over. So it's actually a war memorial. And here's the war memorial here. So the First and Second World War. And this chap, never found. So some of those names are on the war memorial in Jackfield Church. So they were all local lads. In 1922 it was built. It replaced the Coalport ferry, which was used to carry workers from their homes in Jackfield to the factories in Coalport. I imagine that. So we're now in Coalport, and down there is the Coalport China Works, and just up here is the Hay Incline Plane, which I think I'm walking up. Oh. Right, so we're on the Silken Way. So I don't know if I've said before, the Silken Way was originally a canal, and then it became a railway. It was filled in to become a railway. There you go. There's a signpost there for the Monarch's Way, Coalport, Madeley, Sutton Hill. I think I'm carrying straight on for the moment. So that bridge says it's the Great Hay Incline, so it's going up and over, up there. Look at this rock that they would have had to blast through. I mean, they've made a bit of a wall there to stabilise it, but they would have had to cut through this rock to make the canal and the railway. Okay, so this road here is the one that comes from the bottom of Legs Way and goes down into Coalport, and that path up there, I went up there the other day on one of my walks. I think it was the one where I went out to Sutton Maddock. So I went up there and took me past an ice house and eventually out at Madeley Court School. But we're carrying on along here, which will take us past Bliss Hill and part of Legs Way, and then over the bridge at Madeley, and then round to go past Madeley Court Hotel. Now this tunnel here never used to have lights in it, and even during the day, like today, it used to be dark and creepy. So they've put lights in now. barely any echo. It's cold as well. There we go. And out the other side. Right, so we're coming down Legs Way now, and Legs is spelled Legges. I don't know where that comes from. It's a family name. There's the footbridge over, and that there is the Lee Dingle Bridge that used to go over to Bliss Hill. You can just see up there, that's the All Nations pub. Okay, so we're by the entrance to Bliss Hill Museum, and we've had to walk, there's a path along the road, but I'm guessing the railway used to come along here, because you can almost see, especially from the road. Okay, so we're going to be coming off Legs Way now, down through this little park. I think there's a bench down here. Just might sit and have a packet of crisps. There's all new signs there. Very nice. Sutton Hill, that way. One to try out. So yeah, we've come off Legs Way now. We'll curve around this bend here, takes us under an underpass, and then takes us through the outskirts of Madeley then. Yeah, there's a bench here. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day. Met a few people along Legs Way now, everybody seems to be up and out. So we're back on the Silken Way, and that's the old Madeley station there. So there's Madeley High Street. And then just over this other side, got the Foresters Arms. So I've just turned off the Silken Way. We go along this path, and this will bring me out just by Madeley Ski Centre, and then I'll go down around the back of Madeley Court Hotel, and then onto Woodside. Okay, so we've just come out onto Port Street. There's the doctors, and we're going down here. So this is all massive new estate. This is where the oh, I can never remember what the name of the school was. Madeley Court School. So there used to be a gym and a school and playing fields. And there's the ski centre. So my watch is telling me now I've got less than a mile to go. And then, as you can see, as I came out off the Silking Way, there's all big football pitches over here. Light lit up. And this path now is taking us down to the back of Madeley Court Hotel. Okay, so this is Madeley Court Hotel. Madeley Court was originally a grand manor house. Various bits added to it over time. You can see the original gatehouse there, new bit there. This is the old mill bit here. But years gone by, there used to be little farm buildings as well, dotted about. So there's like little farmsteads. There's a blue plaque here. We're going to have a look what that says. I think it's something to do with Parliament. There we go, Madeley Court Hotel, 16th century manor house, home of Sir Basil Brooke, 1598 to 1646. God, he was 48 when he died. Set up first steel furnace in Coalbrookdale. There we go. And then over there, you've got the monstrosity that is Madeley Academy. I'll be going up this road here. That'll bring me out onto the main road around Woodside. So these fields here, and where the academy's built, all used to be nice big fields that you could take the dogs for a run around in. You see it's all fenced off now, all part of the school. So this is the Madeley Academy School that they built on all the lovely fields, and just going down to the traffic lights, and should be crossing over to go up Woodside Avenue and home. last bit now. Just turning into my road. It's been a nice walk. A few more people out than I expected.